Let's start the hour with this story. So there were fiery exchanges the last time EFF leader Julius Malema and his bodyguard Adriaan Snyman appeared in court for their firearm discharge trial. The duo are back in the East London Magistrate's court tomorrow for closing arguments. Now the pair are accused of allegedly firing a weapon during the party's 5th birthday celebrations back in 2018. Newzroom Afrika's Sipha Kema has more.
We know that in 2018 the charges were laid, or rather filed, by AfriForum against EFF leader Julius Malema as well as his bodyguard Adriaan Snyman. But of course, because of the delays and the obstacles within this case that we've seen for the past 6 years, it only officially began in 2022 in March. That's when we saw the state leading evidence, of course, with 19 witnesses over the course of the years. Of course, that was also, we saw a number of issues as well during the process of that trial when it officially started, such as in February, we saw the EFF leader's defense team as well as Adriaan Snyman's defense team requesting for Magistrate Olivier to recuse herself, saying that she was siding basically with one of the witnesses, or assisting one of the witnesses that was brought in by the state. Thereafter, in September, they filed for the case to be dismissed, saying that the state has no case against the EFF leader as well as Snyman. Now, this was because it was discovered during the testimonies given by the state witnesses, 3 of those state witnesses, they actually omitted some evidence in their affidavit, in their statements, which was then they were cornered on the stand where they were asked about certain discrepancies that did not appear in the statements that had occurred, or some that were left out. And they actually admitted, saying that, no, yes, we forgot about this. Yes, we did leave this out. That's when the defense team then filed for the case to be dismissed, saying that the state does not have sufficient evidence against the EFF leader as well as his bodyguard. But the case, that application was dismissed, and we saw the trial continue. And then finally, the defense brought in 2 of their witnesses, which was ballistics experts as well as a firearm expert. And of course, Malema was the last person to take the stand for the defense team, where we saw those fiery exchanges and rebuttals between himself and the state advocate Julius Caesar, going back and forth between the two, where Malema even saying that this case is politically motivated. But of course, tomorrow we are expecting the closing arguments, where we're going to hear from the state on finalizing the evidence that it has brought forward, as well as the defense team itself.